Okay, so I don't want to get a reputation for not listening to fan requests, right? And one of my dudes said that he wanted to see me play the Jager. So here I am, my dude, in the Jager. I'll do a couple. I'll do a couple of matches, see how this goes. Jager in Ranked is all about spotting. It's all about getting people into trouble and going, look, there he is, and then hoping that your team will sink him. The torpedoes are a bit weak sauce, you know, 5-6k a pop, really. You're relying on the flooding. Flooding is your bread and butter. But we'll give it a go. There's a few things I like about this ship. I like the fact that it's basically based on a Tier 2 hull. Japanese torpedo boat hull, to be precise. I got the steampunk skin, so I'm quite happy with that. You can now get this ship for coal, and she's a very capable little torpedo boat, but what she really excels at is spotting. She's a good spotter. So let's see how many people I can get sunk today. I've also had, unfortunately, a submarine request. I'm not a huge fan of submarines, as you probably can tell from my video that went viral about submarines, the U-2501 in particular. Funny story there, to be honest. Funny story. I know a lot about submarines, but at the time I was just having a good old rant, and I forgot to mention that hunter-killer submarines exist, and I just mentioned the ones that drop nukes. But of course, we do have submarines that hunt other submarines, and we have, of course, submarines that hunt surface ships as well. I remember the Belgrano if no one else does. So yeah. And very effective they are too. So yeah, okay, alright. I will play submarines again at some point, and I will post the videos on my channel. Not that I enjoy them very much, but if that's the content you guys want to see, then yeah, sure. But it won't be the main content, because I'm a destroyer main, I guess. I am a destroyer main. I do enjoy battleships, I do enjoy cruisers, and I love the difficulty that light cruisers present. They're quite challenging, and I think that's a good thing. Right, okay, I better focus on the game. We've got a black here. He's going to radar just as soon as he feels it's opportune. You can see I'm slipping away. I'm going to dovetail. Okay. Now the radar, right? The radar? You going to radar now? Now you can see I'm drawing him towards the enemy fleet, and I think I just got a torpedo hit on their encounter. You can see 6,812 damage, not much to write home about, and a flood. Sorry, Kaguro. And finally, the black, after smoking up, hits the radar button. Now I should be almost out of radar range by now, so I won't be taking any more damage. And the good news is, the Jager has heals, so we're just going to heal that damage. But you can see I got the black in a lot of trouble, and he's still in trouble. He's lit. I believe the Alaska's got him on radar right now. Yeah. And so the fleet, the Pommern, the Los Andes, and of course the Alaska are going to take him out. There we go. For every radar destroyer, there's a bigger radar cruiser. I'm laughing at my own jokes here. This is terrible. Okay, sorry. I apologize. What is this Rupert doing? He's reversing backwards from an island. So we're going to leave him a little 12-shot surprise and see if any of those hit. I'll be surprised if any of them do, because he is literally just reversing, and he will probably throw her in forward gear at some point and cruise off just as my torpedoes arrive and somehow get away with it. But we'll see. Anyway, the black's gone, so there we are. Not the best map, really, not the best battle type for the black. It's arms race. Black really excels at capping, and there's no caps. What do you reckon? 2? There's 1. Ooh, shaded it on the rear. Okay. So we get another hit. For well, he's got damage protection, torpedo protection, so let me see. 6,800. Yeah, about 5k damage. Alright. Just under. Because of his torpedo protection. Okay. So we're really looking for floods. Floods are where we're going to get all the damage from with this ship. So if you've got a Jager or you're thinking of getting a Jager, she is a lot of fun. I have to admit there are other coal ships that probably take precedent, like the Marceau even. But if you have got the Marceau and you're looking for something sort of really good at spotting, super stealthy, 5.4 detect, 12 kilometer 90 knot torpedoes, yeah, with a very fast reload, and yeah, you can't go far wrong. She is a nice ship. I quite like the Jager, if I'm honest. She's not bad. I'm going to go long because I don't know what these two are doing. They're sticking to each other like glue, aren't they? The Rupert and the Encounter, and they're all the way down at H3 and 4. Now, I thought I'd head them off at the pass, but they're not going to sail up to the donut, are they? They're moving away from me. So much for that. Still, since we're here, I might as well keep them lit for the team, so I'm just going to pop round the island. Our Los Andes, if you're wondering what he's doing, he got really, really hard hit by those ships and is very low health, so he is literally waiting for his heal to come off cooldown, so he's going to hide in the donut, which I think is pretty smart move from him, to be honest. He's got about 5-6k health left, so he's probably doing the right thing. There he goes, he's healing now. Okay, good. And I'll keep an eye on this Rupert. Meanwhile, on the other flank, all the way over at D8 and D7, and E7 even, along the 7 and 8 line, you can see the Los Andes and the Akatsuki. Team Red have got 2 ships over there. I'm surprised they haven't picked up the regen buff, but our Kagero is taking a big risk. Who's he lighting for? Is the Pommern with him? No, he's stuck behind an island. Can the Alaska support him? No. So the Kagero is going in unsupported against 2 enemy ships. What could possibly go wrong, right? I dropped some torps for the Encounter. You never know, we might get lucky. I dropped some behind because the Encounter tends to slow down and smoke up because she's got crawling smoke. Okay, the Rupert took out the Alaska. The Alaska took out the Encounter. That's a shame. That means my torps aren't going to do anything. Sad face. Okay, let's turn around. I'm gonna shadow the Rupert. Great ship for shadowing enemy ships. It really is. The Jager is great for this sort of thing. And of course you get heals. So she's a very forgiving ship as well. If you're new to torpedo boats, she would be a good addition to your collection. Purely because she'll teach you, she's a good trainer, I'd say, especially with 5.4 detect, especially for the Japanese torpedo boats that are all about ninja stealth. So, yeah, lots of good things to say about this ship. Oh, and another good reason to get her is Trenlas doesn't like her. Okay, so just to annoy Trenlas, you should get a Jager, definitely. Get one tomorrow. I have had games where I've got over 100,000 damage in a Jager. It can happen, but you are relying on the flood damage, and it's usually in randoms, not ranked. Okay, let's do that, and lay one at the back just in case he slows down, because he might, and he might have his Hydro up, of course. Yeah, Rupert's got 5.5 kilometer German Hydro. He's seen them. I'm guessing he had his Hydro on and he's turned down and turned in. Slowed down and turned in. So we got him with 3. Okay, decent damage. And is that a perm flood? Yeah, I think we got a perm flood on him. because I think the Los Andes set him on fire and he repaired the fires. So, and this is where you get your bread and butter. This is how you sink enemy ships. You flood them. And the guns, oh, the World War I deck guns, all three of them, shoot all round, so there's that. But the Jaeger guns are a little bit questionable. You only use those in tight scrapes. Yeah, there you go. Liquidated. And those will be Rupert torps. So we just back off and let those go by. And let's see if we can hook up with the Akatsuki. I'm not entirely sure where the Akatsuki is, but he was last spotted at E7, E8. Okay. Ah, I just saw the regen buff vanish. So, okay. There he is. Right, and he's heading south. Which means he's going to take that channel if he comes into cap. It's going to be this one down here. So let's go that way. Should expect him to pop out between these two islands. If he's foolish. If he's sensible, he'll stay on cap and deny the cap. Mind you, he needs to sink us all, doesn't he, to win, so it's not foolish. Actually, it's probably necessary. Oh, if he waits long enough, we'll come to him. So there's that. And he's got me on RPF. He's got RPF. Interesting. There he is. Unfortunate for me. I'm going to have to rely on the guns. Oh, we'll lay some torps. He's slowing down. Okay. And of course he torped. Nice skin. Oh, he's going backwards. Okay, very sensible. He's managed to avoid those torps. As you can see, the guns are functional. I'll give him that. And down he goes. Okay. With quite a lot of help from my team, actually. I can't take all the credit for that one. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we made a nice chunk of credits there. 416,839 credits. She's a good little earner for credits. So we didn't do particularly special on the team score, but I don't really care. I mean, the credits were good. 40,571. 26,000 with the torpedoes. 11k flood damage on the Rupert. Okay, that was where it really counted. 20% credit booster. So we didn't have a particularly big booster on, 20, and we made a total of 341,569 credits in the end. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do another one. Okay, so the map this time is Fault Line. We're up against an Azumo, a Fedogros, a Rupert, a Neptune, a Jutland, and a Z-23. And of course, I have an Akatsuki, an Azuma, a Pommern, a Missouri, and a Los Andes with me. Now, this is just the sort of map that a tiny little torpedo boat with 5.4 kilometer detection can be a real mischief maker, okay? And by that, what I mean is, if we go into the middle of the map, I'm going to head straight at B, taking no prisoners. We should be able to light the entire team, regardless of whether they're going to A or C. So the enemy team is going to get lit a lot, and we're going to basically get spotting damage for our team, which will earn us credits, and at the same time we're going to hopefully get the B cap. I don't think they'll be expecting this behavior from me. So sneaky, ninja, stealthy. Another thing too, you can save on flags on this ship. You don't really need many flags. The flooding flag I'd recommend. The speed boost flag I'd recommend. The hit point flag, you've got heals, so you don't have to run it. The heal flag, you've got 3 heals, so you don't really need to run it if you know how to ninja. Okay, keep yourself out of trouble. This is not a gunboat. You are not expected to go in and shoot things to death. Like the Akazuki in the last match, right? I mean, the guns have got good alpha, I'll give them that, but they are definitely not the main thing on this ship. It's all about these torpedoes. So we're just going to leave a few sets across there, because I don't know about you, but I usually find in fault line, if you spot a ship heading towards A, chances are there's more than one, right? Now you can see I've already lit the Jutland. he's already lit. Interesting. Somebody torpedoed my position. Okay. So that must be the Z-23. So the Z-23 is capping A as we speak. I just got B. And I'm just going to reverse up and spot for the team at A. We're going to have a little look. What have we got? I can see the Jutland's bugging out. Oh, we got a couple of hits on the Izumo. Okay, almost 10k damage. No floods. Sad face. I am running the flood flag, but we got no floods. Ooh, hiss.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Okay, there's the Z-23. He's right behind me, coming towards B. You might change your mind, mate. If you check the mini-map, guys, you can see at D6 we have an Azuma B, a Pommern, and a Missouri. Our two battleships are now committing, and what can they see? Yep, a Z-23, so they're firing on him as we speak. The Z-23's launched some more torps at me, and now he's backing off, and I don't blame him. Our potential damage, not our potential damage, our spot damage could be higher. I don't think the guys shoot too straight, do they? They've only done him about 5,000 damage. But, oh, there we go. They hit him then. Again, oh, is he on fire? No. Yes, he was. He put it out. He's coming back in at me. He's determined, isn't he? He is determined, little fellow. I can shoot straighter than my teammates. There we go. So that's the Z-23 dealt with. I hate to say it, but we're a bit of a... How do I put this? We're not a predator. And we're definitely not a parasite. But we're like vultures. We vulture. Buzzards and vultures, that's kind of where we're at. And hyenas. We're a creature of opportunist action. If we see an easy target or an easy meal, we take it. If we don't, we stay hidden. And we don't commit. Okay, I'm just sending more torps towards the Rupert because I imagine at some stage he's going to grow a spine. And he's going to cruise right across that gap. So, we'll see. I could be right, I could be wrong, I don't know. I did leave a gap though, didn't I? And unfortunately, I do believe the Z-23's sinking hull is going to take one of my torpedoes out. Yeah, it did. So it's left a bit of a hole. Oh, we got a hit. Interesting. We got a hit. Jutland, okay, so we got the Jutland. The Jutland is here. We are quite unfortunate not to hit him with more, actually, because it looks like he sailed right into our torpedo wall. Again, I'm just going to use the island here to conceal myself. I'm not bothered. Do you see? I've gone dark. He's low now. He's just smoked, and I've just chucked the heel on. And I've stealthed. I've got a Missouri right next to me. I'm more concerned about him than I am about the Jutland, if I'm honest. The Jutland is out of hydro range and down because the Pommern took him out, probably with his secondaries, probably. Who knows? But the Jutland is now dead, and that was us. We were like, hey guys, there's a Jutland here. And the team was like, oh, okay then. And they sank him. So having 5.4 kilometers to detect in situations like these is just incredibly good fun. Right, let's spread the love. Share the love. Share the love. Okay. Again, I've gone one high, one low on the Verdigros or Verdigrossa because I'm splitting the difference. If he slows down and turns away, the bottom set will get him. If he speeds up, the top set will get him. Well, that's the theory, if he maintains his current course. I don't believe it. I do believe the Izumos found the gap. Hilarious. That was... Did you see the RNG on the spread on those torpedoes? And the Photogrosser found the gap as well. This is a thing. This happens from time to time. And it's just the way the cookie crumbles. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. But we've got 2 caps. They have no destroyers. They've only got 2 battleships left. Job done, right? That's the way I see it. Pretty standard fare for the Jager. So we can just turn around and head for A now and cap A, while our team gets, well, slowly destroys these battleships.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
If the Rupert decides to charge bows on straight at us, we might as well let him have it with all tubes, right? I bet he won't. I bet he'll change direction. Yeah, he's changed direction. Okay. He's going backwards. That's funny. He's actually sailing backwards. I'm going to use our incredible World War I guns. And down he goes. Cool. This ship is actually a lot of fun. But you have to be patient and you have to wait for the opportunities to come to you. Look at the credits though, 453,000 again. I mean, I'm only running a 20% booster. This ship prints money. It literally prints money. You get the spots, you get money for that, you get the caps, you get money for that. What else do you get money for? Potential damage. Basically, everything's covered. You know, cap money, floodings, incapacitations, spotting ribbons. Great little ship. Great little ship. So how did we do? Okay, not quite top of the team, but I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. Okay, 2k on the Z23, 13,888 on the Rupert. On the Jutland it was 11,226 and 9,924 on the Izumo. 37,000 damage total. Pretty low damage game. Main battery, 6,000 of that was main guns, really. I should run a gunboat build, clearly. But seriously, though, torpedo builds only. 22,853, and we got 7,438 damage from flooding. You see flooding, more damage than guns, right? Okay, there's a poker tell right there. Okay, so only the 20% booster running here. We got 377,150 credits. Okay, so let's look at the personal score one last time. Okay, there you go. I hope you enjoyed watching me play the Jager for a couple of rank matches, and if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your Bank Holiday Monday. Thank you, and thank you for watching. Good night.